Shawn Gordon here with a new Warp solution. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to use Streamlit to read from an arbitrary cluster to get the topics that are there and consume from a selected topic. So Streamlit is a Python library that lets you turn scripts into web apps real simply. This is their website here at Streamlit.io. I'll have everything in the description. To install it's just a pip install Streamlit. So let's take a look at our code here. We're going to also need to pip install the Confluent Kafka. And this program, even with all the error checking, is only a little over 100 lines. So what we do is we prompt for our SASL username password. We get our Bootstrap server port, number of records. That could probably be put in a different spot for the flow, but that's okay. This is just a learning process. And we're going to connect to the cluster, and then we'll see a list of topics, and then we'll read that number of records from them. So you see where we've got the connection here. There's a lot of other parameters you could set. I'm keeping it to a minimum, and I reproduced this code down here. I could have tightened that up, but that's okay. Let's take a look at what this looks like. I'm pretty sure I've saved this, but let's go to our console. We'll go ahead and run Streamlit with our script. So that gives us a couple of URLs. We'll grab this and put it in our browser. So let's do our local host. And bang, there we go. I'm going to do a couple different ones to show how variable this is. So let's go ahead and get our SASL username, our password, Bootstrap server here with the port. And yeah, we'll do 10. Well, it doesn't do the records right now. It does it after we connect. So there's our topics. Now, let's prove that that's there. Let's go back to our console. We're connecting to this one right now. So let's see our topics. There's products and reviews. Our consumers. Oh, we haven't read from it yet. So here's our products and reviews, right? So we'll submit that. Let's take a look back here. We should see Streamlit now. Yep. That's the state preparing to rebalance. And there's our first 10 records. Now, if we go to do reviews, there we go. So now we can just go ahead and we can connect this to a different cluster. Let's go ahead and pop this information in here. Now, looking back in our WarpStream console, we're going to take a look at this one now. So these are the available topics. We can see there's no consumers right now. So back on topics, let's take a look at what this looks like. Connect. And there's our various topics. So let's change this down to fewer records, customers. So we didn't find anything because there's nothing there right now, but we've got some graceful error handling here. So take a look at that. You can tighten up that code, but this gives you a simple way. Just pop this open and you can test out your various topics. Now I went a little further and I did another program. So this one is going to read a topic, a specific topic, in this case, reviews, and generate a bar chart that accumulates the number of reviews for each value of 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, up to 5 stars. All right, so we'll go ahead and make sure this is saved, and then we will launch it. We're running, so we load that up, put in our credentials. All right, now I have to do reviews because that's the only way this will work. This should generate some summary data of what we're going to pull out and then generate a bar chart. And there we go. We see the number of each type of star, the number of records processed, and there's our bar chart. So that's not too hard. Very little code. Streamlit is pretty nifty. And for me, this is kind of handy to just easily connect up to anything and check my records in there real quick to see what they look like. I hope you enjoyed that. Come over and find out more.